Before you click into this reaction, I want to make sure to preface this before we start. This is going to be a very special edition of Josh and Casey React. We have a lot planned for you, and it's all going to be on our Patreon. So if there's ever been a time to subscribe, it's now. Now, for this first reaction, we are going to leave our post-movie analysis and thoughts open to the public, to all you guys on YouTube. So feel free to enjoy that, but definitely make sure to be subscribed. Now is the time to do so. On Patreon, we have a lot of fun stuff planned, and if you stick through part 8, I promise we have some stuff, some cool things that we are going to reveal. I have some fun stories. I love Harry Potter. It's the one franchise that...
If you can't tell. Can't tell how much Josh loves Harry Potter right now.
I am deep into this franchise. I read all the books. It's been a minute, but I am so hyped that we are finally starting.
Josh has been begging me to get this on the channel for months. You know, you go into Harry Potter world. For as long as I've known you, you've been talking about this franchise.
Been to the studios, done the whole thing.
So we have a lot of cool stuff planned, guys. So please, if you're interested at all in Harry Potter or even just our show, go check the link out in the description below. And also, if you're not subscribed to the channel on YouTube, why not do that as well? Helps us out. It doesn't cost you guys anything, so we appreciate it.
Absolutely. And just to mention, this is Casey's first time watching the series ever.
Everyone gives me a ton of crap for it, and I'm excited. I know how legendary this franchise is, so people are gonna read me for not even being it. How have you not seen it? But
do you know anything about the franchise?
I read like half of a book when I was like younger because my grandfather gave it to me, and I don't remember any of it. I mean, I know the gist of like going to the world and the orphan boy and Voldemort and all like whatever, like very, very in the houses, very high level, but I'm not in no means an expert or remember what goes on in the movies.
All right. I'm excited to get into it, so let's get started. Expelliarmus. Starting movie in 3, 2, 1, now. I'm going to be smiling throughout this whole thing.
I'm ready for it. I'm going to be looking for you like cues.
Yeah, I'm not going to give you any. I mean, admittedly, there's not a whole lot in the first one.
Okay.
In terms of cues for later movies. OG Dumbledore. It's getting magical.
This is Lights Out in Hogwarts.
Gotta love that early 2000s effects.
Professor McGonagall?
Professor. Oh.
Professor Dumbledore.
Oh, man. R.I.P. to both of these two. She just passed away, Maggie Smith, not long ago. Like a month. Now that's an entrance. I wish I could show up to all my dates like that.
Yeah.
Little Tyke fell asleep just as we were flying over Bristol.
They're the worst sort of muggles imaginable.
Growing up away from all of that until he is ready.
That's right. Admittedly, they probably could have found a better family. I mean, family can still be not great.
Good luck, Harry Potter.
Oh, man.
So it begins. Whoa.
This music just fills me with so much joy.
Now!
Nice bedroom.
Solid. It's gonna be a little tight as he ages. That is horrible.
This is the nice family he got left with?
So, I mean, they probably could have picked better.
Aren't they wonderful, darling?
Looks good to me.
How many are there?
36. Counted them.
Care how big they are!
No. This is what we're going to do.
Oh, my God.
How's that, pumpkin?
It's a lot.
Can you hear me?
What?
Was it nice there? Do you miss your family? I see.
Dad, come here! Do you believe what this snake is doing?
There's no need.
He's just a prick.
Wait, what?
Don't we all wish we had that power?
Oof.
Now's a good time to be able to talk to snakes.
The acting is superb.
Yeah.
Potter.
You're getting it.
As magic.
Jesus. I didn't know this started out with child abuse.
It's pretty bad.
This is a kids movie?
Admittedly, I haven't seen the first one in a hot second. It's not as much my go-to Harry Potter, but I forgot, how bad it is looking back.
The cupboard under the stairs.
I want owls delivering all of my letters from now on.
And texts.
That would be so great. I mean, this whole family is just pure evil.
Right you are, Harry. No post on Sunday.
Oh my god.
Not one blasted miserable...
You're shaking the house. Just need one.
That's all you need. Man, he's such a SOB, this guy.
Where they can't find us!
Daddy's gone mad.
I have to say, I never quite understood, considering he hates Harry so much. You think he'd
get
be
rid of
happy to get that letter from Hogwarts. Yeah, shoot.
This is where they went.
All because of the letter.
Man.
Admittedly, it's been a while since I've read the books, a long while, so I don't quite remember, but we'll get to that after. A lot of the details.
I bet they can find him.
Make a wish, Harry.
I don't think Airbnb was around back in the day. They just had this place.
Nice.
Sorry about that.
I didn't know he was that big.
Big boy.
Mind, I haven't seen you since you was a...
That's some serious strength.
Would have expected, particularly round the middle. Baked it myself, words and all.
Nice.
It's the thought that counts. I like that. No more lighters.
Mum and Dad learned it.
Oh?
Learn what?
You're a wizard, Harry.
That's right.
Harry. Just Harry.
Well, just Harry.
Always helps to send the bodyguard with the letter.
Proud of the day she got her letter. We have a witch. It would be the same, just as strange, just as blown up. We got landed with you.
Blown up.
What a good sister.
I have to say something.
It's an outrage. It's a
Of course. That's in the prize.
non-magic folk. This boy's had his name down ever since you were Albus Dumbledore in front of me.
Don't mess with Hagrid.
Oh my god.
That is the perfect tale.
That's fantastic.
I don't know about you. I'd be pumped if my sibling was a wizard or a
Oh,
witch.
hell yeah.
Good
You're
bodyguard.
not allowed to do magic.
You'd be,
Okay.
do all sorts of fun shenanigans.
Main schedule. Let's be off.
America's Got Talent would be cakewalk.
That's true.
Vegas show.
Sell out Vegas in a heartbeat.
Imagine him in an airplane seat.
Have you ever seen the video of Half Thor?
Yes.
It'd be exactly like that, most likely. Although I don't know how big he's actually supposed to be.
Boy, school supplies.
Bless my soul. It's Harry Potter.
Yes, well, must we go now?
God, why is he so much bigger than everyone else?
It's go.
Back in Beetlejuice.
Oh, yeah, it's funny now that I think about it. You're right. I hadn't seen Beetlejuice.
This is a little cooler.
Yeah. Been many a times. It's great.
Yeah, the real one.
Universal.
Get an owl carried around.
Fantastic. Bat.
Maybe not a bat.
Might want to pass on
This
on
is
that one.
Wuhan. Sorry, I had to.
2000. It's the fastest.
The Nimbus 2000.
Yep.
Hagrid. What exactly are?
We're not gonna discuss any of it. 'Cause
Mr. Harry Potter wishes to make a withdrawal.
God.
You know what? In fault, you know which.
Very well.
gotta love good practical makeup. That's the best part of all of this. Forget even just the magic. You wake up, find out you got all that in your bank account.
Oh my God. Nice inheritance.
Yeah.
Oh, you want Ollivanders? There ain't no place better. Why don't you run along there and wait?
How many questions do you think you would have about all this?
Oh, it's way too many right now.
Especially if you were Harry.
Hello?
Give it a wave.
Woo.
Clean up an aisle 4.
Oh, definitely not. No matter.
You'd think he'd have like a range or
Yeah,
something.
that's what I was thinking. You think there'd be like, you know, when you're trying out a new putter.
Yeah. I think a gun range would be more adequate, but yeah.
Yeah. Or just some sort of simulator. It actually is kind of equivalent to a golf club. Except you only need one. It's like a 5-iron. Good for...
Very wrong.
Sand wedge.
It is curious that you should be destined for this wand. Expect great things from you. After all, he who...
It's a lot of pressure on a young kid.
Harry, happy birthday!
Nice. Dude, I'd be stoked with the pet
Oh,
owl.
I would so be stoked. Because I'm pretty sure it is very illegal in
Yes.
the Muggle world. So.
Maybe if you wrote it down.
No, I can't spell it. Voldemort.
Voldemort.
Called it.
Lines. Voldemort.
This really is like Beetlejuice.
A little less sexual comedy.
You. Tired to carry on. But one.
A lot to take in. A lot
is
to
a lot.
process in a matter of 24 hours.
Stick to it, Harry. That's very important. Stick to your ticket.
What does that mean?
You will find out.
This says platform 9 3/4. There's no such thing. Is there?
For such a big guy, you made a pretty
Yeah.
sneaky getaway there.
Oh, yeah. No one's questioning a boy with the stolen owl.
Sorry.
It is a little curious just to be walking around London with that.
Same every year, packed with muggles, of course.
Well, there you go.
Follow the leader.
That's very lucky.
Fred, you next.
He's not Fred, I am.
I have so many questions.
Joking, I am Fred.
It's Ron's first time to Hogwarts as well. Now, all you've...
Ron.
There we go.
Baby Ron. That's pretty awesome.
Nice.
That's what I'm talking about. Just gotta love, too, the ingenuity to come up with all this.
Yeah, the world building is great.
Mm-hmm. You may have passed through some of this in the homeland. It's all Scotland up there.
Maybe.
Ron Weasley. I'm Harry Potter.
So it begins.
Man, I wish we had some of the British slang here. Bloody hell.
We'll take the lot.
The lot.
Spend some of that inheritance money. I like it.
This kid needs a 401k.
It's good accountant.
Spinach, liver, and tripe. George, swear to...
What?
Ugh. You know those do actually exist
Oh,
now?
yeah. The jelly beans.
Yeah.
Watch it.
I've got Dumbledore. I got about 6 of him.
Hey, he's gone.
Expect him to run around all day, can you?
Son,
Oh,
Here we go.
a boy named Neville's lost one.
Queen. No. As the kids say today.
He's buttermellow. Turn this stupid...
Gotta practice.
Is it? Of course, I've only tried a few simple ones. That's better, isn't it? Holy
Very convenient.
Glasses fixer?
Harry Potter! I'm
Oculus
Hermione
Reparo.
Granger. And
Come on, Casey, catch on.
Come on now, hurry up. Ah!
This movie made me want to have school uniforms, even though I know it would have sucked.
A robe?
Right then, this way to the boats. Come on now. Follow me.
It's like seeing Shaq in person.
God, it is.
And I'd love to take a boat to school. Are you kidding me?
Man, so flying rooms with no fairies.
Give it time.
Man.
They are Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw.
Mm-hmm.
Now, while you're here, points is awarded the House Cup.
this is Crab, and Goyle, and I'm Malfoy.
Great names.
Yep.
You'll soon find out that some wizarding families are better than others, Potter.
The classism.
I think I can tell the wrong sort for myself, thanks.
Attaboy, Harry. Stand the higher grounds.
And an entire series of conflicts starts.
It is interesting the classes system in the UK versus here.
Right. And Candace.
Yeah.
It's not real.
It does seem like a better alternative, though, to have longer tables than just
Yeah.
individual, right? Less exclusion. Everyone eats together.
Before we begin, Professor Dumbledore would like to say
Outfits.
Corridor on the right-hand side is out of bounds.
Ooh.
Everyone who does not wish to die a most painful death.
when I call your name.
Gotta love that intro speech.
Tell you.
I'll just wait.
Slytherin!
Didn't take a second.
It wasn't in Slytherin.
Susan Bones.
Something's up.
Ha! Another wheeze. I know just... Gryffindor!
Hey.
Better be... Gryffindor!
Hey, let's go.
It seems like canon that everyone knows Slytherin is just full of brats.
Let the feast begin.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
That is what we need. That is what I need.
That's what all of America needs.
Oh, we don't need that. Maybe if it's only healthy food.
Bit of a nasty shock for him when he found out.
Yeah, it would. Is that Inigo Montoya?
Again, my request to join the headless hunt has been denied. First, Sir Nicholas, if you don't mind.
Nearly had.
Gryffindors, follow me, please. Keep up. Thank you.
Got everything in this castle.
Oh, and keep an eye on the staircases. They like to change.
Huh. Oh, coming back after a night out.
That'd be rough. Probably have a lot of drunken falls.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Put in the comments if you guys would want moving paintings. I don't know about that.
Kind of cool if it well, I don't know if that'd be worse if it was a dead relative.
Ugh.
Password. Caput Draconis. Gather around here. You'll find all your belongings have already been brought up.
Are boarding schools usually co-ed?
I think there's both.
Ah, this music. It's so great. My life goal is have a big enough backyard and be able to just have a family of owls. Just nesting out there.
Oh, land.
Yeah.
Oh.
And that's me.
Shouldn't have looked on McGonagall's face if we were late.
Well,
now you can find out.
Pretty brilliant.
Oh, thank you for that assessment, Mr. Weasley. Then perhaps a map. I trust you don't need one to find your seats.
It's the first day. Come on. This is a big castle, after all.
Hey, high standards in Hogwarts. Woo!
Select few who possess the I can teach
favoritism
to not pay attention.
He's taking notes, my man. He's a good student.
If I added powdered root of asphodel to an infusion of wormwood? Where, Mr. Potter, would you look if I asked you to find me a bezoar? Everything, is it, Mr. Potter?
I a rabbit.
A lot of hostility.
Turn it to rum. Actually managed to eat tea yesterday.
See a lot of teenagers taking advantage of that one.
No kidding. Oh, what I wouldn't do with an owl.
I mean, we all know realistically that the whole lunch area would be covered in shit.
Oh.
Just everywhere.
The only problem is, I can't remember what I've forgotten. Hey, Ron.
That's true.
Number 713 had in fact been emptied earlier.
Huh.
Facial expression.
Here we go. Oh.
Mr. Log.
How would you... This is a great instructor.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. He's got a good grip.
Yeah. He's paralyzed. Major concussion. Hematoma.
The one riding it will find themselves out of Hogwarts before they can say Quidditch.
I will say that part is realistic. My sister did break her leg in gym, junior high. I think it was dodgeball, too, or soccer.
What an idiot.
Guess not.
Idiot. It's a fast learner.
Cruising. Woo! Pretty smooth.
Like the high school scout. Did you see that catch?
Yeah. Is he on the team? Get him on the team.
Could I borrow wood for a moment, please?
Yes.
Just an everyday classroom experience. An iguana.
Indoor seeker. I always knew he'd do well.
I love that McGonagall is also the scout.
You don't get bloodied up too bad. Can't make any promises.
But no one's died in years. Someone will vanish occasionally.
I love it.
Well, it's like UFC.
Great. Best game there is. And you'll be great too.
Yeah, could you imagine that college UFC team?
Oh.
MMA, boxing.
Told me your father was a seeker too. I didn't know.
I'd be kind of curious at this point about your parents.
Right. Do some history, maybe.
Yeah.
Let's go this way. Before the staircase moves again.
Can you imagine climbing all those stairs and then you just get moved back down to the bottom?
It's like a game of Tetris to figure out how to get back to your dorm.
Does anybody feel like we shouldn't
That's
be
not
here?
Creepy.
Yes. I feel like you didn't even need that.
Probably not.
Anyone here, my sweet?
Could you imagine also if colleges, I'm sure they do actually have just like random floors with artifacts.
Oh, plenty. Man, that's what my small white fluffy dog thinks he is.
See what it was standing on?
I wasn't looking at its feet.
Or worse, expelled.
And the meme was born.
Her priorities.
And another one.
Careful now, it's coming back.
Hey.
Good shot.
Possible to see.
What do I do with it?
You catch it before the other.
Fly. Do you all have your feathers?
Like that.
We've been practicing. The swish and...
Wrist movement.
Off you go then.
All right, here we go. It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Ooh.
Oh, well done. See here, everyone. This grade is... well done, dear.
This kid again?
I think she heard you.
Oh, I would love that in my house too. Can you imagine?
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. That I wouldn't be surprised if that exists.
Yeah, close enough.
Storm simulator. I mean, they
No,
have
they
like
got
the
that.
Galaxy.
Yeah. Wow.
That I would also like.
Oh, man.
My stomach may not, but my taste buds do.
What are they in Willy Wonka? Like, what is this dessert is crazy.
I love that Ron's got shit all over his fingers.
Oh, see ya.
I don't know why a school needs a dungeon, but...
Yeah, or how a troll got down there. It's like when a rat shows up in your college house. Oh, no.
Let's go into the girls' bathroom.
That is a troll.
Not an online one either.
No.
What do we think?
Oh. Ugh.
That'd be funny if they made the trolls Russian.
Too early.
Too early, right?
Ooh.
Oh.
Thing! Whoa! Thing! Hurry up!
Woo.
Now that I think about it, didn't Shrek also have the same vest?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Explain yourselves, both of you.
If Harry and Ron hadn't come and found me, I'd probably be dead.
It's a good friend right there.
Extremely foolish thing to do. I would have expected more.
Ooh.
Will be awarded to each of you.
Let's go.
Nice. Made out pretty well.
I think that deserves more than 5 points, though. We just solved their problem for you.
Right, I was going to say. You're welcome.
And risked our lives on top of that.
Are they going to handle him or what? He could just wake up.
It'll be fine.
Should be easy work for you, even if it is against Slytherin.
That explains the blood.
Blood?
Listen, last night...
He's so great in this role.
Pretty good, Potter.
Make a good detective. It's gonna be pretty heavy for an owl to carry.
Also, how do you know who that's for?
Well, gave it to Harry. It was his owl.
I wonder what it is.
It's a toaster oven.
Yeah, it's an air fryer. Hogwarts.
It's a broomstick.
Nice.
Not just a broomstick, Harry.
It's the Nimbus 3000. 2000.
2000, Casey. Slow down.
Sorry.
Wow, look at that. What a good teacher. See, at least it's good. He gets some good energy here at school instead of like at home.
Are there specs on these broomsticks? Like, is this like 300 horses, 0 to 60,
Good
2.5?
Good question.
2,000 pounds of torque.
A little.
That's all right. I felt the same way before my first game.
More like air resistance.
Yeah.
To the head 2 minutes in. Woke up in hospital a week later.
Ooh, man, that's pretty violent.
All right, let's play some Quidditch.
Yeah, right. Let's play some football. That's pretty impressive. I mean, second time flying he's playing. I mean, it'd be like second time ice skating going to play for the college team.
Yeah. Guess some people just show a lot of potential. I don't know. Runs skating.
Hundreds of thousands.
Yeah.
Not hundreds of thousands, but hundreds, 2,000s.
What is it, the 10,000 hours rule? So much happening.
Oh my god.
Yes!
So is it just first to 150?
Good question.
Comments? Let me know.
I don't remember.
Yes, sir. Oof.
Some serious English teeth right there.
Yeah.
That's all right. It's not quite Brace's age. We're right about.
What are you up to, Harry?
He's like, I still don't know how to play yet.
Right, yeah.
Oh.
The teeth.
Be like, can you imagine you could just get checked on the ice and they just leave you there?
Yeah.
Everyone just continues playing, skates around you. That was cool.
Slick.
Just taking people out left and right.
There he is.
Let's go. Uh-oh.
Chicks of the broom? What do we do? Leave it to me.
I can just tell Hagrid. Right behind you.
Maybe they're worried Hagrid won't believe them. That ought to distract him.
No kidding. Dude, I would be so suspect of anything happening in Hogwarts. Give him the shoulder.
It really is like hockey, just in midair. And they could break their broom, you break your stick, you know, get checked.
No way. Put in your hand, son.
All right.
Game-winning Tud, the first game? Not too bad.
Some people are just destined for greatness. It's the Michael Jordan or Tiger Woods of the Quidditch world. Trying to think of the hockey, Henrik Lundqvist.
Close enough.
Is that not his name?
No, that's his name. I meant the whatever.
Oh.
Goalie greats.
Yeah.
Nonsense.
Should have gone with Gretzky.
Who told you about Fluffy?
Fluffy. That...
I bought him off an Irish feller I met down the pub last year.
Just casual.
Snape's trying to steal it.
Codswallop. Professor Snape is a hog.
What?
Exactly.
Now you listen to me. All three of you.
Gotta love these English terms.
Nicholas Flamel.
I shouldn't have said that. I should not have.
I was gonna say what? Too many details, big dog.
Codswallop. I'll have to start
Codswallop. I was gonna say Codswallop. That's a good one.
I think Deadpool jokes about it in the second one when we watched it.
You might be right.
Just means, yeah, like ridiculous.
I
think my favorite English expression or I guess be slang would be tits up.
Yeah, that's great. Classic.
That's so fantastic.
It's a classic.
But see, I can't say it without the accent. It just doesn't work.
No.
We were hanging out. It all went tits up.
Knight to e5.
Bringing in the Christmas vibes.
Queen to e5. To visit my brother Charlie. He's studying dragons there. I think we've had a bad influence on her.
There's no better feeling than Christmas morning.
What are you wearing?
Oh, Mum made it.
Yeah.
Family he always needed or
No
wanted.
Hogwarts, huh?
I'm not going to comment. Could also be what's the other sect?
Muslim?
Well, no. What's the other holiday? Kwanzaa.
No, Kwanzaa. Yeah. Awesome.
Whoa.
Very slick. Because that wouldn't be creepy at all.
Right. Also, thank God this thing is see-through.
Does make you question why they have a library with the restricted section if the kids aren't allowed to access it.
And it's not locked.
That too. I mean, obviously, like there are restricted books today's day and age, but I think you can still get them at the library.
Yeah.
Like, isn't it true? Mein Kampf, you can still check
I think
out?
so. Not to get us demonetized, Josh, but okay.
Oh. Ugh. Might have to blurp that one
Yeah.
out.
Who is it? Show yourself.
Gotta love the old gamekeeper or Very Ebenezer Scrooge. Seems a little too happy about that.
I was going to say, what? It's a bad way to put it.
I see they don't show this in the movie, but it's good.
It's the best use back. Alaka Scratcher.
Yeah.
Ron! Come on, come look, it's my parents.
You just going to put that down? Did you put it down?
It looked like it.
This mirror shows the future. How can it? Both my parents are dead.
What you want, maybe? What you desire?
Suspicious.
Man, that'd be pretty brutal to drop an invisible cloak.
Oh, yeah. You lose it. I didn't even think about that. Shit, where'd it go?
Eraset? Tessara?
Desire.
Oh, Eraset.
And see only himself. Exactly.
I love that quote.
It does not do to dwell on and forget to live.
So wise.
Mm.
This is a pretty awesome castle.
For sure.
For a bit of light reading.
This is light.
For a bit of light reading.
Immortal.
It means you'll never die.
I know what it means.
Last year celebrated his 665th birthday.
Dang.
Not bad.
That's what's under the trapdoor. The Philosopher's Stone.
It's funny because when I first watched it, and I swear it was the Sorcerer's Stone. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, the UK version, for whatever reason, was Philosopher, and the US was Sorcerer's Stone.
I've never heard of Philosopher's Stone before.
Yeah.
Huh.
Again, in the comments, let us know why that is.
We know about the Philosopher's Stone.
Oh. It's not about to steal it.
What?
You heard.
Dog.
Occupied today.
Wait a minute. One of the teachers.
Any time if you ask me. Ain't no one going to get past. For me and Dumbledore. I shouldn't have told you that. I should not have told you that.
This guy's...
I met down the pub. Seemed quite glad to be rid of it.
He's hanging out in interesting places. Three-headed dog. Random egg.
Oh. Okay. A dragon?
Oh, bless him. Look, he knows his mummy.
Norbert. Ooh.
Malfoy.
Ooh.
It's bad.
Good evening.
Tattletale.
Little Tattletale.
Gives a student the right to walk about the school at night. Therefore, as punishment.
Smug look on his face.
Yeah.
And to ensure it doesn't happen again, all 4 of you will receive detention. As your intentions were, you too were out of bed after hours.
Does he lose points, though?
Yeah, about 50 points. Would rather take the detention.
Yeah.
Thumbs in the dungeons. God, I'll miss this.
Oh my god. Imagine if they changed your grades by if you broke the rules on campus. Throwing a party down to a C.
Dumbledore sent him off to Romania to live in a colony.
Well, that's good, isn't it?
Dang.
Yeah, but what if he don't like Romania? What if the other dragons are mean to him?
Students aren't allowed. And there are...
Nighty-night.
Eerie Forest. No.
Very creepy.
No leaves, or I guess they're too high on the tree. Oh.
Hermione, you'll come with me.
Okay.
Harry, you'll go with Malfoy.
Gonna send the kids off in the forest by themselves.
Just so you know, he's a bloody coward.
Hagrid's 8 feet tall, carrying a crossbow. He's like, you guys you'll be fine.
Go with the dog.
And the dog's a coward, too.
Potter. Did you hear that?
Potter.
Bingley, little Potter.
Ooh. Nice.
The forest is not safe at this time, especially for you.
No kidding.
Yeah, Hagrid just left me.
Hello there, friends. See, you've met our young Mr.
Could have used that crossbow before.
Maybe rethinking that one.
Yep.
Let's send the most important kid into a dangerous forest.
But he's weak.
With zero
He's living off
protection.
the unicorns. Don't you...
They got the centaurs.
I've been worrying about my potions final. Hang on a minute. I'd always had Hogwarts end of year
It's comforting.
Oh, not like this. Perhaps you should see the nurse.
Uh-oh.
Why didn't I see it before?
Is a little suspicious, I'd say.
Yeah.
Surprised Hagrid hasn't asked that question.
I never saw his face. He kept his hood up.
This stranger, though. You and he must have...
How often do you come across a three-headed dog, even if you're in the trade? Just play him a bit of music and he falls straight to sleep. I shouldn't have told you.
Really got a big mouth.
Big mouth on a big guy. The ghost is doing homework, serving detention.
He's gone, but this is important. This is about the philosophy.
Uh-oh. He's gone.
Yeah, maybe a school isn't the best place to
keep
to
that.
keep all this.
That was no stranger accident.
Sort of offsite
It was
facility.
Snape.
Yeah, we're keeping the nuke at the boarding school.
Be doing inside on a day like this. Up to something.
Technically, they are kind of outside.
I mean, yeah, they are. Man, he's very creepy.
Yep.
I go down the trapdoor.
He sells this whole franchise, though.
Neither should you. You're sneaking out again, aren't you?
Look at those jammies. Fully buttoned, too.
Totalis.
And that's a concussion.
It's for your own good, you know.
Is it?
Ow! You stood on my foot.
So you paralyzed Neville.
Yeah.
Severed his spinal column.
It's already happening.
Snape's already...
Wish I fell asleep to music that quickly.
Ugh. It's got horrible breath.
I gotta say, harp is also a very underrated instrument.
For sure.
When it's played well, it's so beautiful. I wish more people played.
Don't follow until I give you a sign. If something bad happens, does it seem a bit quiet to you?
The harp.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Yuck! Ugh.
Where'd that come from, buddy? Ugh. I was gonna say, that might not be a plant.
Yeah.
This is Devil's Snare. You have to relax.
Venom 3.
Pretty.
Not bad.
As long as you know what to do. There's always one.
Whew! Lucky we didn't panic.
That especially.
They're keys. And I'll bet one of them fits that door.
Well, Mr. Seeker.
Should have brought the Nimbus. Can't be riding around on that generic crap.
Hello, Hamora!
Makes you wonder, like, does your standard broom count? Like that you sweep at home with?
I don't know.
Is it flyable?
Oh. Just limping.
Like me at basketball a couple weeks ago when I sprained my ankle. These things are fast.
Ooh, not messing around.
Mm-mm.
Dang.
It's a good thing you know how to play.
Bloom. Yep.
We're gonna play our way across the room. All right. Harry,
Pull out the old ChatGPT.
you'll be the Queenside Castle. As for me...
Actually, wait, can it play chess? I would assume it can.
Oh, I bet it can.
D5!
I would say it would be. Oh. Oh my God, where are they getting the ammunition?
It's just pure C4.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Pretty cool.
No, for how old this movie is, the effects are still pretty solid. Most of them.
Not me, not Hermione, you.
Admittedly, I don't remember, but does Ron have to stay on the night?
I don't know.
I mean, Harry and Hermione don't need to, but I guess they're not playing, so I would assume that's part of the rules. This would be such a fun game of chess to play.
Oh.
Like everything's just rigged with C4. You just hit the button each time. Make your opponent's pieces explode.
Forget. We're still playing.
I mean, yeah, what would have happened if he just jumped off?
I don't know why he had to be on in the first place.
His little counter curse.
Snape was trying to save me.
Wow.
I'm never alone. Never. No.
Huh. Well, hot foreshadow.
It's not what you'd expect from your old professor.
I have strength enough for this.
What? Oh, what? It's on the back of his head?
Your parents had it too. Tell me, there is no good and evil. Do extraordinary things. Just
don't fall for it.
Come on, Harry. Oh, what? From the stone?
Oh, man.
Ugh. Tough way to go out.
Definitely not a great way.
That can't be good.
It's a brave kid for a first year at school.
No kidding. Done a lot.
So, naturally, the whole school knows. Opening your chocolate frogs.
What's wrong with it?
Relax, dear boy. The stone has been destroyed. My friend Nicholas and I...
Destroyed?
To set his affairs in order. But yes, he will die.
Well, 600 years. Might be time.
With the stone gone, that is. That Voldemort can never come back. What is it?
Love, Harry. Love.
Aw.
Ah, Bertie Botts.
Does make you question the stone's existence in the first place.
Yeah. Why don't they don't teach the power of love in Hogwarts?
Alas, earwax.
Have you ever tried those before?
No. I'm good.
I remember I did get one that was really nasty.
Ugh.
And in first...
When you think about it, McGonagall took 50 from each of them.
That's crazy. How did he not get any points for saving the school and like ousting a maniacal teacher? But he got taken 50 points for staying up late.
I don't know.
And third.
Give him like 5K points. Or were they at 312?
I don't remember what he said originally.
Definitely won now. Tied.
To Neville Longbottom.
Yeah, Neville.
Neville the savior. Oh, hell yeah.
It's like, well, you guys put me in the hospital with
Yes,
concussion. So.
concussion. Worth.
Do you know what house you'd be in, you think?
Who, Hagrid?
No, you.
Oh, me? London House. No, I don't know.
For those that don't know, that's a bar restaurant.
Nice restaurant, yeah.
The only question is, why did Hagrid have the pictures in the first place? But we can ignore that.
Whatever. It's nice.
The nice pair of ears to go with that tail of his.
Yeah, why would you ever go back?
Summer break?
Heck with that, I'll stay there.
I guess it's not an option.
Stay with Hagrid? I don't know. All right. Christopher Columbus?
Chris Columbus.
I got it.
Yes.
All right. Wrong guy. Thank you all for watching this reaction. We're going to continue right now with our post-movie reaction.
Post-movie analysis. Yes, this is normally reserved for Patreon, but we are giving you guys a special look and hoping that you guys will subscribe going forward, as we have a lot of cool stuff planned and some things that you probably have never seen before on a reaction video. So make sure to stay tuned and head over to Patreon. But meanwhile, let's get started. Casey, this is your first time ever being exposed to the Harry Potter universe. What are your thoughts?
Oh man, the beginning of the movie, I think we talked about it, like the whole world building and the costume design and the music, that really brought me in. Like I said, on par with any other kind of like universe, theme, like Star Wars, and I guess you can call it Dune now, but like I haven't seen Lord of the Rings, but
another one we will get to.
I know people are going to chastise me for that too, but just those kind of universe movies where you have to get pulled in, I definitely felt that immediately. It just kind of was like lost in the world and talking about how much we want to be there and be part of it. But I'll be honest, I was not sold on the story. I was not big a fan.
So the story, or
like the plot of this movie?
Oh, okay. Well, I will admit, the first two are not usually my go-tos when I rewatch, because you'll see starting with 3 and then later after it starts to get much darker.
Okay.
So this is intentionally more child-friendly.
Got it.
But admittedly, you got to give Chris Columbus credit, because he built all of this.
For sure.
So,
I mean,
he does. I wouldn't say, I actually think most Harry Potter fans appreciate him most in terms of directorship, because I think there's been 4 directors total for the whole franchise. He does the first 2. There's one, Alfonso Cuarón does the third one. I forget who does 4. And then David Yates, I think, does 5 through 8. So he is basically responsible for everything that's to come in terms of the look of Hogwarts, the costume design. I mean, everything. So like, I agree with you. Yeah, there's definitely plot holes.
Yeah.
And even J.K. Rowling will admit, like, going forward too, it's just, there's always going to be, it's just inevitable, because you always have so many questions. And also too, which we should actually look up and maybe make a habit of this for this movie, is how the books compare to the movie.
Yeah.
From what I remember, I think the first 2 are actually somewhat more closer to the book, and then they start to take more liberties as the movies continue onward, just because there's only so much room. Even this was like 2 hours, 15 minutes.
Right.
They're trying to pack a lot in, so obviously the books are probably going to answer a lot more questions.
It kind of felt like that, like they were packing a lot in from the book and like pushing things along. Very rare that I say movies move along too quickly.
Yeah.
But this felt a little quick. Like we got to Hogwarts, and then in like 10 minutes, he's captain of the Quidditch team and he's casting spells. I'm like, what I don't know anything about spells or Quidditch. What happened?
Right.
And so that's where I kind of felt it got put. And then like the Philosopher's Stone thing, again, it was like it happened within like 5 minutes, where there's like the stone comes up, and then, it's the guy, the teacher was wrong the whole time, which was a good twist in the end. But it all felt a little, I don't know, unnatural to me personally.
No, I get it. And as I just mentioned, though, I mean, it is 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Yes.
So think about like everything that they have to get through. Now, I suppose they could have split it up, but that really drags it on. But I do absolutely see your point.
I understand. And again, I don't want to take away from the set design of the movie.
Design is absolutely phenomenal.
Probably second to none from what I've seen. And the music, the score, iconic, like you said, just gets you in that right mood.
Yeah.
And the Harry Potter wizardry mood. And there is just like that allure of the world that I don't think is in very many others. Even in Star Wars, like it's cool, but like this one, like you really get excited about the life.
So I want to leave that question, because it's something like I've pondered for a long time, why this movie has such a strong fan base. But I want to save that question, I think, until we're done with the franchise to answer, because as you'll see, things build and things change. So I'm going to leave that question until then, and then we can like really break that down and discuss it. But I'm absolutely with you. And even the VFX, as I mentioned, there's a lot of subtleties. Like I remember, again, I mention them all the time. Corridor Digital at one point did a breakdown of some of it. I remember like something you would never even think about, for instance, when they're wearing the sorting hat, if you notice, it's a big brim hat,
right?
Which would mean it would cast a huge shadow on their face. But when you actually watch it back, they had to clean that up, and like you can still see the eyes.
Didn't think about that.
But it's again, it's something that's like very subtle that you wouldn't quite think of. But even like the hat moving, like looked really good. So even watching it back, I'm like, man, this looks pretty solid. There's only like 1 or 2 shots, like when they find Voldemort in the forest and he like flies off. It just looks like they're just pulling him on a string or something. And I was like, all right, but I'll let it fly. No pun intended.
Literally. No, I mean, like the scene with the keys was very good. All the effects with the chess game, I like how that was played out, and the ending scene with like the fire engulfing around the end. Forget the ending, but the whole design of that scene was very cool.
Yeah, and the acting, especially like as the series goes on and they introduce more characters, I mean, they get some of the best actors in England to do some of these parts. And admittedly, like Alan Rickman, who plays Snape, is second to none. I mean, there's a reason people love him so much. Although, admittedly, as you'll see, I do think that the movie Snape is a little different than book Snape. We'll save that for again towards the end. But overall, like he, for me, and I think a lot of other people, like really makes this franchise special.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I know there was so much media attention when he passed.
Yeah,
I could tell. I mean, he was an impactful character.
Kind of unbelievable. So I think Snape is dead. Dumbledore died after movie 2, so you'll see they swap him out in movie 3. Hagrid, the actor, died. Maggie Smith just like a month ago passed away, who plays McGonagall.
Oh God.
So there's been unfortunately.
So old. When did this come out? Like
so 01. This is 01.
Oh
yeah.
Man, well, that really holds up well for all the special effects. I was a whole 2 years old.
Yeah, and it's 2 hours and 32 minutes actually, not 2 hours 50.
I'm saying it's a little long. They could have. I don't know. Whatever.
Well, that's what I mean. They packed 2.5 hours though, but I do see absolutely what you're saying, and it is crazy that like these were all like the 3 main actors like had zero experience before this. Where you can watch actually, it's kind of fun the original screen tests that they did, and it's amazing. A guy goes from just like pick of the litter to 100 million later. I'll never forget when the whole J.K. Rowling, if you're familiar, like controversy thing was happening. It was, I believe, Andrew Schultz on his podcast was talking about it, and he's like, wait, look up how much is Daniel Radcliffe worth. It's like 100 million. Like, all right, buddy, you got to shut your mouth at that point.
How much is I've never seen anything from Ron's actor Rupert Grint.
I don't think he did one horror movie recently.
Recently. Rupert Grint.
So yeah, this was the one, Knock at the Cabin, which I did not see. I think it was with Dave Bautista. He's
got 5.5 million followers, huh?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I don't blame him. Like,
And by the way,
I would coast on this money too. I'm sure he's worth a pretty penny.
There is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I was gonna say that I thought I was missing something when they used It must have been expensive to reshoot or reword everything with Philosopher and Sorcerer. Just for
actually, all right, let me look that up first because I'm sure YouTube will answer it for us.
Well, I just saw it right there. It said Sorcerer's Stone on the first movie.
No, I just want to see why it was. Yeah, Harry Potter and Philosopher's Stone is the British title of the book, while Harry Potter and Sorcerer's Stone is the American title. The film adaptation of the book also is the American title in the United States, but the British title in other countries. The Scholastic Corporation book's publisher likely changed the title in the U.S. to make the book more appealing to children. The word philosopher may not be as associated with magic as sorcerer, and some children may not know what a philosopher is. But even in the movie, they did that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I guess they switched out all of the lines.
I guess it says had a deeper magical presence and would not misinform U.S. audiences of Flamel's occupation. Wow, that's
very interesting. I've never even thought of philosopher being associated with magic.
Yeah.
It's always like alchemist.
And by the way, according to this, which these aren't always accurate, but Rupert Grint has a net worth of $50 million.
I believe it.
I actually think there's a chance that might be understated.
Maybe we'll see.
With just how much money.
I mean, he hasn't made much since then, but still.
No, but it's just if you have any sort of back end on these movies, I mean, the fact that this is a whole world built out.
The video games and
if your movie series becomes its own theme park at Universal, you've made it.
You've made it. That's. I will agree with that.
And if I'm not mistaken, they might be expanding the Harry Potter world.
I'm sure they are.
I don't want to say too much. I'm just curious with this movie. I don't know anything about this.
I've heard this was actually. Oh, it might be bad. I thought I heard Bautista.
Right.
Great.
Interesting choice, but yeah, I don't know.
Let's
let's look up how much this movie costs. Let's do the cost benefit.
I'll take a $40 million guess here.
In terms of costs?
Yeah.
What do you think it made?
230.
230.
Never mind.
All right. Budget 125 million. Actually, well, I don't know what that is with inflation, but not that bad for this.
No,
time.
I mean for that level of well, they spent less on the next one, which is crazy.
And then let's see. According to this,
oh my god,
yep, grossed over 963 million worldwide, making it the highest-grossing film of 2001. And if I'm not mistaken, I think 2001 Spider-Man also came out.
Yeah.
Although I thought Spider-Man was the highest grossing, but I could be wrong about that.
This was back when like original ideas were still getting made into movies.
Well, this was a huge book before.
I mean, like the first time, movies, not like rehashing Spider-Man and for the 20th, third time.
Yeah. Oh, Amazing Spider. No, that's 2012. Made a profit.
Yeah.
I thought, it wasn't Amazing Spider-Man.
It was just Spider-Man. Yeah.
Original Spider-Man
man,
made 821. All right, close enough.
Damn.
But still, yeah, Harry Potter, that's an extra close to 150 mil on that.
It's crazy.
Nice little chunk of change.
No, hey.
Yeah, that's actually surprising that the second movies cost less than that, or at least the second one to this. One thing I will say, too, is, and this gets more and more prolific as it goes on, but the life lessons and some of the Dumbledore wisdom is really great. Like one of my favorite moments from actually the whole series is that scene in front of the mirror. Like I love that a man, I don't know if you caught it, that a man it was basically, I don't know the exact quote, but it's essentially like a man who's fully content with himself will look in the mirror and see only but himself. Like I really like that because obviously just the themology of what he's trying to say there.
Yeah, I wrote one of them down and he said, it does not do well to dwell. It does not do to dwell on dreams and forget to live.
Yes, that's
great.
Yeah, so there's a lot of like surprisingly adult themes, and as you will see, it gets more and more. I will admit the third one is probably my favorite film, and I will talk more about that when we come to it. And also, I know story-wise too, book-wise as well, a lot of people hold it up.
Third one.
You'll see why. That's when it starts to make that shift. Amazing directing and all that. But focusing on this one still. This one, there's something about it, though, that is kind of magical. Like, still watching it back, I mean, obviously, it's a movie about magic, but I mean, watching it back with nostalgia of maybe, you think of yourself, like, I was close to the same age to those guys when they came to light. I mean, I don't know how old.
Yeah, even still with, like, I mean, listen, like, the first Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, like, you watch that back now, I'm not, like, wowed by the movie, but there is that, like, again, nostalgia, world building stuff that pulls you in.
Well, it's because you grow up with them. So like Emma Watson's 34 now, so for me,
oh my god, she was 11 in that movie.
Yeah, she's only 5 years older than myself. So
I'm still taller than her. Let's go. Let's go.
So yeah, it's just there's something about it that when I watch it back, it fills you with this. I mean, yeah, that's what nostalgia is, right? Yeah, it's solely what it is.
Absolutely.
It is that like magical quality of rewatching something that you have fondness of.
That childhood imagination.
Yeah, although granted, not all movies hold up the same way for me. I've watched a few comedies that I like remember laughing at really hard when I was a kid, and then I watch it back. I'm like, oof.
Like what? Like Grown Ups.
Yeah, like even Grown-Ups. Like there's a few. I forget which one. I would say it was more like some of the Adams. Yeah, I guess some of the older Adam, like a Billy Madison or.
Hey man, come on, those hold up. Don't knock my.
No, I'm not saying they don't hold up. Just there's certain elements, or even like some of the Seth Rogen ones.
Dude, I mean the amount of Kevin James fart jokes.
Right. Exactly.
Like I mean, come on.
All right, well, let's do our fun facts here. Oh, you know what? All right, so. Before we do the fun facts, just quickly, I want to look up any differences between, because this is kind of important. I know a lot of people, to a lot of the fans out there, care very much. Movie versus book differences. I don't know if we can rely on AI for this one, but I suppose we could. All right, let's
try it.
Several differences between the book Harry Potter, Sorcerer's Stone, the 2001 film, including Harry's time at Privet Drive. Book spends more time on Harry's time at Dursley's, including Vernon Dursley's encounter with wizards and Minerva's observation of the family. The movie skips the content to get Harry to Hogwarts faster.
Right.
Hagrid's first visit in the book, Hagrid visits Harry on his birthday to tell him he's a wizard. In the movie, they go to Diagon Alley the next day to buy school supplies. Mirror of Erised in the movie, Harry's parents smile at him in the Mirror of Erised, but in the book, he sees his entire extended family.
Oh, he's extended family? Okay.
I guess. Dumbledore's Deluminator. In the movie, Dumbledore uses the Deluminator 5 times. In the book, he uses it 12 times. Dumbledore's goodbye. In the movie, Dumbledore says, "Good luck, Harry Potter," when he leaves. But in the book says, "Good luck, Harry." I feel like this is a very small detail. Hagrid's motorbike. Dumbledore asks Hagrid where he got his motorbike. Hagrid replies, "Young Sirius Black." Oh, okay.
Interesting.
I feel like that's a very, unless they really did that good a job. I'm just, here.
I see no big differences.
Will it continue like this 3 years ago? Well, that'll change. Yeah, the first 2 are pretty good adaptations. After that, things get wacky sometimes. So, the first 2 books are pretty short. Oh, so okay, I guess they really did do a pretty solid job.
I always like that. So, if you're a book fan, you want to, I guess so some things need to be Hollywoodized, which they probably did in the end and made it more money. But
well, yeah, you'll see, especially in the third one, that's when things start to shift. I forget which one is supposedly the worst. I want to say it's number 5 or 6 where they really take a lot of liberties. But, yeah, they did a pretty damn good job then, all things considered. So,
nice.
Yeah, you have to pack a lot in, which, again, thanks to Chris Columbus for really setting all this up. All right, so let's do Harry Potter fun facts. For those that are watching on YouTube, we normally do this with every movie analysis. We always like to look up fun facts and behind-the-scenes stuff about the film.
You probably have to look up fun facts.
Did I not include that? No, I did not. All right.
15 absolutely magical facts.
I don't know if I trust this.
Shondaland.
Yeah,
that definitely sounds British.
Yeah, let's try it out, shall we?
Let's see. Daniel Radcliffe's parents originally didn't want him to be in the movie. Okay, here we go. Chris Columbus
100 million later. You made the right decision.
It's okay. Chris Columbus decided that Daniel Radcliffe was his top choice for Harry after watching the preteen's impressive performance in a BBC production of David Copperfield. Interesting. He was in a magic show, but what you might not know is that Radcliffe's parents at first had no interest in letting their son, understandably protective of him, not wanting to get swept into Hollywood craziness. They turned down his offer only to eventually be convinced when they ran into producer David Hyman and screenwriter Stephen Close at a London theater and heard the men's pleas and the big contract, probably. One sit-down meeting later, and Radcliffe's parents became fully on board, having gained the confidence that the director would pay them a lot of money. No, it says would help protect their child from pressures in the media.
I understand that. That's actually nice to hear that a parent for once is worried about their child being swept up in Hollywood.
And it seems like he did. He didn't become he obviously is famous for Harry Potter, but he's not a DiCaprio or a Hollywood golden child.
No, he's still around. I don't think he's done a whole lot of stuff. Ironically, I know he also became known because he did a fully nude play.
Oh,
Baron It All on Broadway. I
did not know that.
Yep, he did.
Oh God!
It is interesting. I will mention too, just anecdote here. Steve Kloves is the screenwriter, but also J.K. Rowling was writing it along with him. So I think that is something important to mention.
Of course.
Oh, M. Night Shyamalan was nearly the director. Before Warner Brothers chose Chris Columbus, there were a lot of other big names in consideration. Rob Reiner to Steven Spielberg, the latter of whom was the studio's top choice, of course. But due to a number of factors, including contrasting visions for the film and other projects Spielberg wanted to take on instead, director dropped out before recommending up-and-coming M. Night Shyamalan to take his place. Shyamalan declined, but you can imagine how different Sorcerer's Stone would have been if the guy best known for terrifying films like Sixth Sense had been in charge.
It's true.
That would have been interesting, but you'll see again what happens come.
I would have that would have been really cool.
Oh, that would have been
Robin Williams wasn't allowed to be cast as Hagrid, and Rosie O'Donnell wasn't allowed to take the role of Molly Weasley either. That's probably good for the best. But despite the two actors' talent, popularity, and strong desire to be in the film, they even said they do it without pay. Wow. Neither of them made the cut due to their American heritage. I feel like if Robin Williams could do a free
Robin Williams could totally pull that off. What's his name? Robbie Coltrane, I think is the guy who plays Hagrid, does an unbelievable job.
Yeah.
I have no complaints about him as an actor or character, but Robin Williams would have also
been
killed
legendary.
Yeah.
You think he can do an English accent? Come on, this is Robin Williams.
But I do get it, and J.K. Rowling, wanted only British and Irish actors to be cast, so makes sense.
Fair enough.
And I kind of like that they really, I guess with the exception of Alan Rickman at the beginning, no one else, and Dumbledore, and I guess Maggie Smith, but none of them had really done any big budget, big movies. I would say, I know Alan Rickman, I think, did Die Hard is his other big claim to fame before this.
Not sure.
I don't know what else he's done. More than a few American celebs did have cameos, despite the ban on Yankee actors. A few Americans did make it in the movie. You might have already known that Dancing with the Stars pro Julianne and Derek Hugh. Oh, really? Had Blink and You Miss It appearances. But did you know that Drew Barrymore was also given a cameo in an original draft of the script? Who knows for sure why it didn't end up happening, but Barrymore's instantly recognizable voice was likely a main reason.
Let's see. The final scene was shot first. The very last scene of Sorcerer's Stone, when Harry and his friends board the train to return home from the summer and say goodbye, was ironically the very first scene shot for the film. It may have felt weird to film so early on, but the actors managed to channel their characters' complicated emotions with ease. That is interesting. I wonder why they did that.
Let's see. A crew hung a dead mouse from Aunt Petunia's apron to get the owl's attention.
Oh, God.
Struggled to get the owls to look directly at her rather than the camera in scenes at Privet Drive. So in a stroke across and gross genius, they tied a dead mouse to the front of Shaw's apron, which successfully lured the owls to focus on Aunt Petunia only.
Interesting.
Way to do
so
it.
The Great Hall ceiling was entirely CGI. That makes sense. To build the most memorable set of Sorcerer's Stone Hogwarts Great Hall, the crew used many real elements such as York stone for the floor, candle-shaped holders from wires, edible food and drinks to cover the tables. The gorgeous, elaborate ceiling was all CGI, and there was nothing but studio stage lighting. I mean, of course it was CGI. You think, What do you think? They had the real shot of the sky like it went up there?
J.K. Rowling was nearly Lily Potter. Actually, I could kind of see that. Yeah,
the
originally producers asked Rowling if she wanted to play Lily during the scene when Harry sees his parents in the Mirror of Erised, but the author turned it down because she didn't think that as a non-actor she was right for the role. The actress who played Lily must have been very appreciative. Although it's funny now that I think about it, in the movies, his mother really has, because obviously she's dead, but I'm not going to give anything away, but there's pretty much no lines.
Yeah, I would imagine.
And as it happens, the actress does look very much like J.K. Rowling, so I could definitely see that. The kids all did their real homework during those school scenes. Oh, that's kind of funny.
That is funny.
The young cast members of Sorcerer's Stone did their actual homework during all the school scenes in order to make their focus and frustration seem more real. Very good.
At least they're multitasking. Yeah, they're getting homework done too.
Yeah.
The actor who played Filch got really into character. Now, it's his commitment in order to truly connect with the isolated lifestyle of Hogwarts caretaker Argus Filch. Actor David Bradley spent the month before filming tucked away in an Irish cottage, totally alone except for his cat. May have been rough, but it resulted in a perfectly grumpy performance. Wow, that is really committing, or just getting paid to go live in a nice Irish cottage.
That too.
But whatever.
Daniel Radcliffe majorly pranked Robbie Coltrane on set. It is known that Radcliffe and his preteen co-stars while away during their time filming Sorcerer's Stone by goofing off. One particular prank from the actor really stands out. At one point during filmmaking, Radcliffe messed with Robbie Coltrane, a.k.a. Hagrid, by changing the language on his phone to Turkish, forcing the befuddled actor to have to call the Turkish father of the film's hair designer to learn how to change it back.
That's good.
Luckily, Radcliffe felt bad enough the chaos, ended up apologizing for the prank.
I got to try that one. That's a good one.
It is funny.
Say, Rupert Grint got hurt during the chess game scene. Every Potter fan vividly remembers the chess game scene in the third act, but behind the scenes drama was just as intense. While filming the part where Ron is attacked by the Queen and falls to the ground, Rupert Grint actually got hurt. If you look closely enough, a rock can be seen hitting his cheek after he collapses. Thankfully, the injury was minor, and Grint recovered in no time. I didn't notice that.
Could have been a Bruce Springsteen song
Absolutely
on the soundtrack.
Not.
I'm very happy
Absolutely
they did not do that.
Why?
Known for its emotional score conducted by John Williams, which, by the way, the score, and especially in the third movie, I mean, it's just unbelievable. If I'm not mistaken, I vaguely remember hearing a story about Williams being brought in, and I don't know if he had practiced it, but the story that I had heard, which I'm sure there was a lot more prep, was basically like, we need a theme for Harry Potter, and supposedly Williams just went to the piano and literally just started playing it.
I thought that was for Pirates. Maybe he did it for both. I thought we watched a video of that for
No, because Hans Zimmer did Pirates.
You're right.
So,
You're right.
Yeah, he definitely did Harry Potter. I know Hans Zimmer for sure did Pirates.
Yeah. No, you're right.
He did part of it. The track I.S. Stand By You Always was recorded and made it early in the cuts of the movie, but producers cut it from a final edition, which was probably a good idea, since hearing the boss voice play over some Hogwarts scene would have been too jarring.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Malfoy sneakily references James Bond. I can see. Harry first meets Malfoy early in the film. Slytherin student introduces himself as Malfoy, Draco Malfoy. It's a purposeful homage to Bond.
And a fitting choice for a wizard to go on the straddle, the line between good and evil. Yeah.
Right. Harry never casts a spell. Oh, that's interesting. Yes, seriously. Despite being the chosen one, Harry doesn't cast a single spell. It's true he accidentally does a magic a few different times, but he never once actually casts a spell.
Successfully.
Wow, successfully.
And
I was gonna ask about that. The spells kind of just come out of nowhere, but I never noticed that. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, again, you'll see it kind of changes as time goes on and as the movies progress.
I'm sure.
You know, you'll see a lot more.
We go through the next 7, whatever. How many are there?
Well, so I think there's 8,
God.
and the 8th is split into 2 parts, I believe.
Fast and Furious.
Or wait, let me double check.
Fast X, Harry Potter X. They go to space.
I might be messing this up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No, I was right.
7,
so there's 8 total.
Oh, thank God.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Jesus. I'm gonna be here for 2 months.
No, you're good. We'll be fine. You'll get through it.
Decent.
I promise.
It was a good movie. I'm excited for the next movie still, even though I didn't fully love the first one. I could see where it's going, and I'm still excited.
Yeah, I mean, are you a fantasy guy? I don't think I've ever asked
who?
that. Are you like a big fantasy guy, like
fantasy
genre wise?
Not really, not specifically. No.
Okay.
I'm more of like I don't know, like realism, kind of like the old wars, like historical wars, like like Gladiator. We watched Last Samurai. That was really good. Or like true outer space stuff like Interstellar.
I get
Gravity.
that. Admittedly, too, this is for whatever reason one of the only fantasy novels that I like really got into.
I know Lord of the Rings is really good. I gotta watch.
Were you a Game of Thrones guy?
No.
Okay.
I never got really into anything with the dragons and the. Never my thing. I don't know why.
No, I get it.
I watched Avatar: The Last Airbender, if that counts.
A lot of people feel that way, but overall, I still fucking love this movie.
Oh, it's great.
It's still a great rewatch. I haven't watched the first one in a while, so it was good to experience it again. And we hope you guys all enjoyed this reaction. Please let us know in the comments what we missed, and thoughts on Casey's points, my points, and whatever else you want to comment. Again, head over to Patreon. We got a lot of stuff planned for you guys going forward, especially on number 8. We're going to do a big reveal of some fun things, cool things that I've collected over the years as well, so stay tuned for that, and we'll see you all next time.